others. Some kind of a quarantine or some kind of making them incommunicado instead of them floating around announcing themselves as smartmatic people, thereby attracting attention. Mr. Chairman.
Mr. Chairman, that is not included in our contract, but we have made it into a point that it is COMELEC that will approve the programs and the applications that will be used on election day. In fact, just this morning, COMELEC has already chosen the established international certification entity as mandated under Section 11 of 1969. And that entity will be the one that will certify that the system developed works, that the source code review has been conducted successfully. So the source code, which is the program for the machine, would be open for the public for review.
So you have decided on that already?
Yes, sir. This morning we have already chosen it.
Thank you. That's a very good news. Now on the 4 billion savings, Mr. Chairman, and this is a procedural question. They'll have a saving of 4 billion, and what I'm hearing is that they're going to use it for other purposes. But my understanding is that the 4 billion is for the automated election. Isn't it that if this is not used, it would revert, or if not, then it would have to be realigned with proper approvals. Now, who's going to approve the realignment of the 4 billion? Will it require congressional action, or can they do it on their own, Mr. Chairman?
He wants to react. Go ahead.
Normally, we request realignment to the DBM.
So the DBM, Mr. Chairman, is empowered to realign that big an amount without congressional approval, Mr. Chairman. My question is, the amount is quite substantial. 4 billion, it's higher than the regular budget of so many agencies. My question is, can that be realigned by the DBM without congressional approval, Mr. Chairman?
Congressman Roilo. Mr. Chairman, under Republic Act number 9525, which appropriated this amount of 11,301,719,000. This fund is not only for the automated election system. It also says procurement of services, supplies, and machines for the lease purchase agreement, including mandatory biometric registration orders. So that balance can be used for other purposes already authorized by law.
As mentioned in the Republic Act, Mr. Chairman.
That's right.
But it will be used for, because my understanding is that they intend to use it for other activities not listed in the Republic Act, not for biometrics, not for supplies related to automated elections. May we know again the statement of the chairman earlier on what they intend to do with the 4 billion, and whether we can check whether this conforms with the list in the Republic Act. Because we don't want the situation, Mr. Chairman, where they are assuming that they can do it, and then all of a sudden they meet a technical impediment, which would impede the smooth administration of the electoral process.
Actually, Your Honors, we did not intend to use the 4 billion for purposes enumerated earlier for trainings and the additional honorary burdens for the EIs. But it was DBM who told us that since I think the funds for total sample is not sufficient, all the requirements for this particular items can be taken from the savings of the
Yeah, because I thought I heard that because they reduced your COMELEC proposal to to the proposal that you have now, and the balance can be applied on the 4 billion savings. Now, I don't know whether that complies with the Republic Act. But anyway, that is a technical matter. My final question, Mr. Chairman, is on overseas absentee voting. I know that we have a budget here of 188 million. 5.2 billion is for 50.9 million voters. And I compute that that translates to 102 pesos per voter. How about for the overseas absentee voting? The 188 million allocation. How many overseas voters do you expect?
Is the one in charge of overseas absentee.
At present, we have more than 500,000 voters for the overseas absentee voting. We have an old voters of more than 300, and we registered more than 200,000 new registrants, which the registration had ended last August. Yes, half a million. So,
Equal to 376 pesos per voter. So half a million. Of the half a million, how many do you expect to vote? Baba turnout yan from previous experience, as low as 5%, 10%.
if you look on the previous statistics you announced in 2004, that was a presidential election with a very good turnout. If we have the 60% turnout,